Good morning and welcome to Manic Fishing. Well, this is the video before the video. So it's Tuesday today. I'm going to go out tomorrow, Wednesday. I would have you down here on the camera, but it's raining. It's not a very great day. But tomorrow looks pretty perfect. It's a really short tide, so it's a conger tide. So I've got the big guns out today. So this is a Penfathom 40 lever drag on a Dower Kanzaki. These are 80 class rods, so these are absolutely perfect for the job. And what I'll do is I'll show you my my little setup that I'm going to use, the hooks that I'm going to use, and my traces. So just a short little video before the video. Now I'm going to make a couple of traces up. Now I'm going to use this is a 10-0 Cox and Roll meat hook, super strong, not too long a shank, perfect for the cut off. I'm going to use just a little muppet on this, and this is 250 mono. I never use wire for congers. 250 is absolutely perfect. Just after you caught a couple, you just have to change it or just check, make sure it's not frayed. They've got really strong teeth, but they won't gnaw through that. So what I'll do is I'll show you the knot that I use. And my experience with catching congers is to keep your bait tight to the bottom. So I'll probably only have about a foot, probably not, you know, not 18 inches. So I'm going to thread this muppet on first, and then with the hook just go through the eye, pull quite a bit through, go over that line twice, make a loop like that, and then go through that loop twice. And this knot has never ever let me down. So just pull that down, lick it, and pull it like that. Just make sure it doesn't go over the eye of the hook. And that's the knot there, and that will never ever let you down. So let's trim that up. And I leave the tag end just slightly showing. Now literally I've got to put a swivel on the end, so I cut it slightly longer. By the time I tied that, that should be perfect. So let's get a swivel. Now you don't have to have a swivel, you could just tie a loop in that, a blood loop in that, but I like to put a swivel on. So I want it about that long, so I'm gonna do exactly the same knot, go through that swivel, round it twice, make a loop, and go through that loop twice. And then what I got, let's wet that. On these pliers they got like a little hook that holds that, and I'm just literally going to hook this round my railing, my gunnel here, and pull that tight. So that's it there. Cut that tag end off, and that is my trace. So it's about probably not much over a foot, and so when that's down and the cuttlefish is on there, that's pinned to the bottom. So that's one setup. Right, so it stopped raining a little bit, so I can move you over here now. Same again, 10-0 Cox and Roll hook, 250 mono. So let's put the muppet on first, like so, and exactly the same knot as I just showed you. So through that eye, pull a fair bit through, gives you a bit more play, go round that line twice, make a loop like that, and then just go through that loop twice. And what I'll do is, to give me a bit of tension and so it doesn't kink the line up, I'll wrap this up and stand on it. So it's down here, and then I can pull that hook up tight. And there you go, there's the not there. That's my camera keeps going off. So just leave a little bit of tag end. So I'll do the same again. I don't want it a long trace, so get it roughly what I want. Take a bit more off, and then put a barrel swivel on. So I'll pull it down to roughly the size I want it. So I want it about that size. So then go round it twice, make the loop, through the loop twice again, like that. Hook it over my gunnel, and with these pliers I'll just pull that up. That's it. Trim that tag end off, and yeah, roughly the same length, probably a little bit longer that one, 18 inch, but that'll be fine. That'll pin it down, and I'll clip it on my rod ready. I'm going to fish 2 rods tomorrow because it'll give me 2 scent trails. If it gets a bit hectic, hopefully if it gets hectic, then I'll take one out, because you don't want the 2 going off at the same time, but it just gives me 2 scent trails. So what I'll do is I'll just hook this one round my reel like so. There you go, and then I'm all ready to go. So I got the 2 exact same Kanzakis, exact same trace. I always use a 100-pound rubbing leader, and I tie that on with, I think it's like an Albright knot, leader knot. I'm not quite sure what it's called, but it's it always works for me and goes through the ice. So I always have about 2 times round the reel and the length of the rod as a rubbing leader, so that it doesn't go get frayed if it hits the wreck. Tomorrow my intentions is not to fish in the wreck. I'm going to fish, so for argument's sake, if that boat over there is the wreck, I want to have my boat about here, so by the time the line goes down I'm just on the outside of the wreck, and then I'm going to draw the congers out. That's the plan, so hopefully that'll be what we'll do. So just going to make a couple of spare ones up, spare traces up, in case those ones get caught. Right, I think I'm all ready now, all set up, ready to go. So the next video you'll see, hopefully you'll see me chucking congers over the side. Thanks for watching Manic Fishing. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I really appreciate it. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, watch the next video. That'd be epic.